this man was just always around. Since the mid-50s, in 1958, we were national champs. And I got out of the Air Force in '61, comfortably resting at home, and I got a phone call, and Gene was appealing to me to bring Jack Donahue out to a meet at Illinois because other teams were getting injured, and he thought we could win that competition. So we did. Three of us took Jack out. I think I remember giving rub-downs to Greg in that meet. But anyway, we won the meet, and so the strategy paid off. And then later, I'm resting at home again. And he calls and he says, we need somebody to announce the meet. I said, well, Gene, I'm not a professional announcer. I've never done that type of thing. Oh, yeah, give it a try. And so I did. And then 38 years later, I was still doing it until Randy wanted me to try to get a gymnastics club started, since we were one of the last teams to have a club. So we've been doing that. Me and some other older folks have been doing that ever since. But there's just a lot of memories in recent years, in recent weeks even. He would call and say, what's happening? What's happening with the team? What do you hear? What do you hear on this Paterno thing? Which really disturbed him, this whole situation. And he thought he had a way of solving those problems, because I think he related back to his fight in the early years with the AAU and so on. And so he was associating all that with those situations. So we had dinner with Ann and him, about a month ago. And he told me at that time this would be the last time I'd see him. And I said, no, Gene, I'll be around to see you. Because he wanted me to read him the club newsletter, because he couldn't see. And I know he was miserable with this sight thing. I mean, if you lose your sight, it's just horrible. I mean, you can get around on crutches and you can do other things. If you lose your sight, you lose a lot. So he was pretty saddened over that. And we were always really happy to have him at our gym meets to select the Whetstone Award and things like that. And Gene then finally, a couple of years ago, had to give that up because it was just too much of an effort to get into the gym. And even when he had to rely on Jerry to kind of let him know what was going on so that they could collaborate on who was going to receive the award. But it was a great life, and I'm so glad to see so many here to remember it today.